Hello, everyone. This is Karen Cornell, your Creative Memories Advisor, and we are to week 8 of the Sizzlin Summer Challenge. And I am super excited to come to you today, and I am going to just enjoy this moment because I am on day 13 of somebody in my house sick. So thankfully this week I'm better. Thank you for all the good get well wishes that many of you sent me. I appreciate it. I actually have a voice this week, which is great. But now we started the school year with my youngest one sick, then I got sick, and now my oldest one has been sick. Um, she is going on tomorrow will be day 7 of sickness, and it's joyous. So I am going to pour myself a cocktail and I am going to enjoy this time scrapping with y'all and or by myself, and I may talk to myself, and that's okay because we do that scrapbooking. And but I need some creativity time, I need some me time, and I'm going to take advantage of this time recording this video and enjoy myself. So let's get started and have fun together. This challenge was different for me. This one was definitely different. I'm not one that normally does a layout like this. So I had to really think about it. And I don't like to do layouts that just to do a layout and not use it right away. I love doing a layout where I use it right away. So I am currently working on my 2019 album, family album, and we did a staycation. We used to take the girls to downtown Atlanta and stay for like 2 nights and do sightseeing and all that stuff. So I decided to do that. It's coming up in my album, so I thought I'd do this, but I had to switch it up a little bit. So let's go over what you need. You'll need your trimmer, definitely your 12-inch trimmer. And then I have the new photo trimmer, and I have to say I do love it. Because I love the bigger workspace, and it's so much easier to cut pictures and papers and everything with this bigger workspace. I love it. You just have to be careful lifting it because this arm doesn't stay down. Drives me crazy, but you just have to be careful how you lift it. So you will need that. And then you will definitely need a ruler and a pencil to make your life easier. Then your tape runners. I already have my pictures. I'm doing this whole layout with y'all tonight because I want some scrapping time with my peeps. So you're going to need 2 base papers. And I did this new Stardust like white paper. It's just really pretty. It's got some little speckles of different colors in there, some pinks and teals and stuff. So it kind of goes with what my pictures are going to be because they have teals and pinks. So I thought it would be kind of fun. And then you'll need 2 pieces of paper to cut for the strips. And then I'm doing cardstock for here. And I went ahead and cut it. These are going to be, I'm doing the Cityscape border punch. And if you don't have that, it's a really fun one. It's Cityscape. So I thought that would be perfect for staying in downtown Atlanta. So I went ahead and punched it so I wouldn't vibrate the camera angle and stuff. So for me and my pictures, I am actually going to have to change this. And so I'm sorry. And this is going to be for match, this cardstock, but I am going to flip it. So I'm going to put these on this side and this on this side. So I'm flipping the pages so that I have the horizontal pictures over here and my verticals over here. So anyway, so let's get started. And the first thing you're going to do is just cut 2-inch strips of your paper. And I am going to cut them both at the same time just to save time because it's pretty easy. And when you do 2 inches, you have to line it up on this side. You could like put them together and, pinch them together with, you know, the little clips that we have for the templates, but I think I can keep the paper in place. But yeah, so I am so tired of sickness and illness in the house. And I am trying to scrapbook when I get a chance. Like I put together the new Croptoberfest stuff. I started with the PR today. Love it. 'Cause I'm preparing for I'm hosting a big event this weekend at my house. And I want to show all my ladies all the Croptoberfest stuff. So I'm trying to get that done while taking care of sick children or a sick child. So it will get done. So there we go. We have those strips. So that is, and I'm really trying to confuse y'all tonight by moving this, flipping it, but it just isn't going to work the other way. I've tried and it's just not. So we have to lay these out, and I'm just going to kind of put them just gently out. And then I'll show you a little trick. Go this way. Okay. So you're going to take your ruler and you want to kind of figure out the angle that you want to do this at. So I make sure my paper is in the center of that 13 by 13 mat. So I have it straight how I want it. And then I am going to, you can pick any angle you want. Because these are kind of tall, I'm actually going to move it down a little bit just because I'm going to have these stick up a little bit. So I think I'm going to do it at like at 2. So I'm going to take a little line. Let me move this down. My ruler isn't quite long enough. So if you have a longer ruler, like a 15-inch ruler, that would probably be a lot easier. And then what you're going to do is you're going to want to make sure this goes all the way across. Okay. So I'm going to kind of go up a little bit so that I can get more on that angle. If you had both your rulers, that would be, you could put them side by side. That would be great. If I could find my other ruler in my craft room, that would be great, but I can't. So we're just going to go with it. I'm going to take this and go all the way over. See, I'm an adult. I can slide my ruler. I can do this. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so then I'm going to take it on this side. Because remember, I'm doing the flip. So you have to think of it like that. See if you can see through. See, here's my angle. So then I'm going to do this side. I think I'll do it like that. There we go. Okay. So now we just kind of put them in place. You're going to let them go off the edge. And I wouldn't start it over here. I wouldn't start it right on the edge. I would kind of let it go over a little bit just so that you don't see the full piece, you know. And then you're just going to kind of put them all the way across. And I would just keep these two pieces together. So let's just start piecemealing it. And definitely use repo. I am going to put it on the paper here just because I think it would be easier. And I'm not worried about if I see my line or not because my border is going to cover that up. And the reason why I'm doing it on the cardstock instead of the paper is because I'm going to be cutting these and reusing them in another area on the thing. So I don't want to have to worry about rubbing. You could definitely rub. Look at that. Run out. Always run out right when I'm filming. Hold on. Let me go to my handy dandy crop shop. Got another tape runner. Why does this always happen every single time I film? Real problems, y'all. Real problems. But I'm still having fun because I'm scrapbooking. I'm so excited. Oh, this is looking cute. It's just super easy if you have that line in there. If you don't have that line, it would make it a little bit harder. I definitely think it's much easier to put the adhesive on the cardstock so that you can just put your strips right on there. And you can always add more if you need to. Make sure they're nice and tight. You don't want to see anything behind it. This is turning out so cute. Hope everybody's having a good week. I'm having a good week. It's just I don't like for my child to be sick. That's the problem. And for us to for them just to say it's a virus. She's been tested for so many things and they still can't figure it out. It's just some strange fever virus. Oops, that moved. See how that moved? But that's okay. What do? I just pull it back up. There we go. Trying to work around my camera here. This is kind of tricky. Hopefully my head's not in the way. No, it's not. Okay, good. So I'm going to have to cut these. Okay, so now what you need to do is get your scissors. So look at this. You turn it over and there are your handy dandy micro tip scissors. This is why I love them. But because then I can find it easily. Okay, so we're going to flip this over. First thing I'm going to do is cut right here. Well, I'm going to start here because it's a little bit easier because I'm trying to go around a camera. And you just cut all the way around. I guess at this point you could technically put it in your trimmer. But I think sometimes by the time you do that, you could have had it all cut out. But isn't it funny how you can have like a very stressful week and then the moment you get in your craft room or you start crafting, it just makes you feel better. I'm hoping tonight will be a better night and we can actually sleep through the night. That is without a fever spiking. That is the goal. Let me do that because this is getting tricky. There we go. We're getting there. Almost done, y'all. Okay. Now, almost looks like a baby thing, but it's not, I promise. Oops, didn't do refill. Whoopsies. That's okay. It'll be fine. A little bit of pink. And for me, it's easier to flip it because then I can see the line to cut a lot better. There we go. And now we're going to do the top. And so for me, I want to make sure. So a little bit of that came off. I need to figure out where that piece is. Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it. So let me get my repo. Is this not the best gadget ever? I love this thing. Okay, now we want to line up so that these go straight across. So I want to have this go here. And then my pink go here. Okay, there we go. So we will get started. I want to see if I can. See how I'm just taking that and putting it right there so I can see it. We need to make sure you have a straight line on the other straight here, because if you can't put this here, because that won't work. There we go. More pink and blue. More repo. We're getting there. It's so cute. It's coming together. This is the hardest part. It's not hard, it's just taking a while. Okay, so now we're gonna cut this side. This won't take as long because it's not as much. It's not over 2 pages. But I am usually not one that does layouts where you take strips, but this would be a great layout if you have a lot of scraps and you need like one more layout to go with a certain theme, or this would be perfect. And you could easily make this a 1-page layout and modify it. So this is great for scraps. It's great for doing a 2-page as well. So, and the papers I used, I didn't really bother to tell you what they are. They were from the, what was it called? those combo packs that we had. Remember, we had a combo aqua, and then this is from Super Duper, that girl pack that we had a while back that first came out in 8x8, and now it's out in now it's out in 12x12. So we're gonna have I had a third. Where did it go? Is it underneath? Okay, here, let's start putting this down. Use your repo. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one first. I'm gonna have it go over just a little bit because I don't want to do it here because then there's gonna be nothing here. So you want it to overlap and go off the page. And I'm gonna have it go, get rid of that guy. I'm gonna put these together again. This is why it's good to have those 12x12 mats because or 13x13, sorry, not 12x12. Because then you can push them together. There we go. Okay, and then here's my other guy. And this is just that platinum shimmer. Just thought that would be kind of fun on the page. And then I'm just overlapping it just a tiny bit so I can make sure I don't cover my flip this over and do this because that'll be a little bit easier. We're gonna put this here. There we go. And then we're gonna cut this little guy off. Just have to go around and cut off all the excess. It's easier if you flip it, I promise. Sorry this is taking so long, but I really wanted to do a scrapbooking page with y'all and not be rushed through it. Okay. So that's all scraps. Okay. Like that. Oh, I forgot this little guy over here. All done. Okay. This little guy up here is sticking up a little bit, driving me crazy. There we go. Okay, now let's have fun. I'm so glad these things are durable because I drop them multiple times a day. Wait a minute, why did that not? Uh-oh, what happened here? Did the paper move? Hold on, let's see if we can. Oh no. What happened? I had it all lined up. What happened? I had them together. Holy cow, what just happened? have to go back and watch the video to see what happened. Holy cow. So, guess what we're gonna do? No fret, it's not live, but how in the world did this happen? I had it all lined up. Where's this picture? Hold on. Must not have had those pieces lined up. Okay, that's easy fix. Okay, don't fret. This is why I plan better and don't do this. Okay. There's no mistake. We will figure it out. Don't know what I did. I seriously measured. I guarantee you one of you is commenting because you saw me mess up on the video. I wonder if this moved and I didn't notice it because the camera is in the way. It's the only thing I can think of. I love repo. Okay, here we go. Sorry if it's wiggling. I don't know what happened. That is just crazy. Okay, so now I've got to figure out. Take my handy dandy trimmer here. Make a straight line. Okay, so okay, there's that. Okay. Here's, oh, not that one. So that phrase, do as I say, not as I do? That would be right now. Because I completely messed y'all up and I don't know. Oh, I messed mine up. Hopefully you're not doing it with me and you didn't mess up like I did. And you're just cruising on and cutting your pictures and doing the math right now. And I'm pulling up repo and fixing my mistake. But there's no mistake in art. Learn that from me. Friend who I used to teach with. Okay. Would this work out good? Okay. It's all good, y'all. It's all good. Okay. Now let's see if I can get this working. Let's see, this goes here. So that should still work. Then, hold on. So this angle didn't work up here. So I will have to figure that out. That's okay, because I still have this. And I just need to cut another one. and I will make it work. See, it's all good. I'm sorry, if this is taking too long. I may have to speed up. Oh, that's all I need. And I cut this at 2. Or no, I did 1.5. So my border, I did 1.5. Okay. So we have that overlapping. Did I do 2? Maybe I did 1. Let's hold on. One and a quarter is what I did. Yes, that's it. Okay. So I need to take off. Just because I'm being anal, I'm moving that. So that is just a little bit there. Okay. I know that's just a little too much, but I had to because it was driving me crazy. Okay. There. See, nobody will ever know. There we go. Okay. I was kind of excited about this. Now I've just totally messed up. But not, we've always done that. I'm not the first person to mess up a layout. Fixed it. It was an easy fix at least. Now we're smooth sailing. We're back to doing this again. Don't you just love these microtip scissors? They're so fantastic. Okay, there we're good. This is all done. For some reason, this didn't get enough over here either. So that would be this way. I think it fell off. That's the problem. I don't like that. We'll just leave it like that. It's fine. Okay. Now to the fun part. Okay, we got through the hard part. Okay, now moving on. So I am going to have, remember I flipped my sketch, so I need to. These are all going to be the smaller photos. So since I flipped it, so it's like this, I'm going to have my oh my goodness gracious. This is just a hot mess. I had it all laying right here. Where's the other pictures? Oh, here they are. Oh, these were my discards. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Oh, I'm a hot mess. Okay. So we're gonna have this and this. And then I'm gonna have these are going to be up here, and then this and this. So this is how it's going to work. So first we're going to cut the mats. And these first two mats are going to be 4.5 by 6.5. And since I am trying to get as many mats out of this one piece of paper as I can, I'm going to be very cautious. There's one. I won't be able to get another one of that, so it's fine. This is 4.5. This is going to go here. Then I need to do these last two. So this is going, I am going to have to change the size of those. So I already did my math, and I need to cut the mat at 4.25 and 6.25. So and then we're going to do 6.25. That's going to end up being this one. And then this is going to be 4.25 by 4.25. So let's do 4. In the sketch though, they did a 4x4 mat and a 4x6 mat. So that's a lot easier math than what I'm doing, but I couldn't crop my photos anymore. So we're gonna put this away. And then I do need to cut these, and I'm gonna use the new photo trimmer just because I love it so much. So this one, the photo needs to be 5 3/4. So I'm gonna go to 5 3/4. And then it's gonna be 3 1/3, 3 3/4. So I'm going to line it up right there. And then this is going to be 3 3/4. Take a little bit off this side. So this is how I do this sometimes, is I'll take a smidge off of one side. And then I go over here and go 3 3/4. And then I'm gonna do go. And then this is done. And then these are, I'm going to use a peekaboo pocket because we went to downtown Atlanta, and we actually, below us, they were filming the Olympic bombing movie on Richard Jewell. And it was very scary because when we checked into the hotel, they told us that don't be alarmed, but there will be bombs going off in the middle of the night. And it did happen. It was very alarming, even though you knew what time it was going to happen. The hotel told us exactly what time it was going to happen, what to expect. We still freaked out. So I really jumped. I mean, there's just that sound is just something terrifying. I never want to hear that sound again. So these are being cut at 3.5. I'm doing 4x4 on these, sorry. I had to modify some stuff. And then these will be 4x4. I'm doing the peekaboo pocket. Four by four. Okay, so those are all done. Okay, now we're making progress, y'all. Making progress. Okay. Here we go. Put that there. That here. Isn't it so cute? Love it. So that night we had so much fun. We went to happy hour in the hotel. Well, they went swimming, then we went happy hour in the hotel. Then we went out to dinner at this barbecue place. And they were just amazed by the big buildings. Then we went out for ice cream at this place. It's in what was it called? Nitrogen ice cream. That's why it's all like this, and you could feel the cool. The girls were like mesmerized by that. Do think I need a mat there, so I am going to go get some more handy dandy paper. Look at this scratch I have. So let's. So if I want 1/2 inch, so if I want those, so this needs to be 4.5. Do I have 4.5 inches? Let's see. No. Let's see if I do. I do not, so we'll have to cut other paper. I'll get some in a minute, but just so you get the idea. May cut that down because it does look a little heavy at the top. Do you notice that? How having this smaller picture and then this is like heavy. So I don't know. I will probably have to cut these down and I will go to a smaller mat. So we'll just pretend. We will go to there. That looks better. See? And then I will cut those down. We'll just do that. But have you ever done like sometimes when you've already done a PR and then you have these and your pictures just don't work? I sometimes just go off center a little bit and it doesn't bother me. It's okay. So we have this and then this, and then I have room for a title here. I am going to do, I'm going to do some bullet journaling right here. So using my dot pens to do some bullet journaling, and then some little embellishments, probably definitely use the ice cream punch, the new ice cream punch for that, and maybe some like hearts and stuff since we love the big city. So anyway, so this is sketch number 8. Sorry for the hot mess in there. Just do as I say, not as I do. And I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I really did enjoy scrapping, even though I made a big boo-boo in the middle. But that's okay. It's life. We're not perfect, and I'm okay with that. So don't beat yourself up. So anyway, this is the summer sizzling sketch number 8. Remember, don't forget to keep coloring in your summer sketch challenge, your little coloring sheet. We have one more next week, so that's gonna be perfect. So go ahead and get these done. I can't wait to see what you've done. Have a great night. Bye.